It's time to get those taste buds ready for another episode of Savoring Sacramento, where we highlight great food and the awesome stories behind those making culinary masterpieces in our community. Today we're highlighting Asian-owned businesses and chefs bringing food from their roots right here to Sacramento. Our first stop is in Midtown, where this restaurant will transport you to the streets of Thailand with their flavors. Let's dig in. From crispy to spicy, sour and sweet, your flavor passport to Thailand awaits on 20th Street in Midtown.
Hi, my name is Napong Kongsittanakorn, and you are here at Kin Thai Street Eatery.
Napong runs the family-owned business with her two sisters, the restaurant inspired by Thai street food.
You know, we grew up in Thailand. Coming here, there's a lot of time when we miss some type of food that is near and dear to our heart or lesser known dishes.
On the menu, you'll find just that, from dishes that are famous among Thai locals to popular dishes you might recognize, like tom yum soup, a hot and sour soup. Their take served with ground pork and a soft-boiled egg, topped with a crispy wonton. You can also try khao soi, a curry noodle dish from northern Thailand, served with slow-braised chicken.
We want to represent Thailand in a different way than people are used to.
The restaurant opened in December 2021 during the pandemic. At the time, restaurant restrictions meant they could only serve takeout, finally bringing people inside their new dining room the next year. And the sisters' travels and childhood in Thailand serve as inspiration for their flavors.
In Thailand, when you live in the more like on the countryside, you kind of have to like go to the market in the morning and walk through the market to go to school. So you pass along all these dishes, all these foods smell fabulous, and that's gonna be your snacks along the way to go to school. And now night market is even more famous. We want people who doesn't travel very often to get to experience that with us.
Napong says her entire family comes up with the menu, and it evolves with each trip as they try new dishes from different regions and recreate the dishes they grew up with.
You don't have to leave Sacramento to experience that. You don't have to travel 16, 19 hours to Thailand to experience that. We bring it here for you, and you come in and you eat and you enjoy.
You can check out today's street food specials and the restaurant's full menu on their website, kinthaiEatery.com. And for our next bite, we're taking a short drive over to Natomas. And just wait until you try the island-inspired flavors they're serving up. Talofa, that means hello in Samoan, a fitting greeting for our next restaurant where a chef is serving up food from his Samoan roots and sharing it with folks in Sacktown. Let's check out Fresh Off the Boat. Come taste the flavors of the Pacific Islands without the plane ticket. A Natomas restaurant is serving up Polynesian cuisine with a twist. It's called Fresh Off the Boat, located on Sports Drive.
Back in the islands, fresh off the boat is like what's new coming in.
In the kitchen, you'll find the owner, Chef T, the mastermind behind these delicious creations.
Talofa. I am Muang Tutia Tuala Tamalilang, known as Chef T.
Fresh Off the Boat started off as a pop-up business, and in January, Chef T opened the brick and mortar in Natomas, a family-run restaurant. The concept:
bringing the island, the Pacific Island food, traditional food, and utilize it into the modern world of street food.
He says it's a fusion of fine dining and fun takes on classics like these poke nachos, made up of taro chips or wontons topped with ahi tuna, veggies, and a spicy ginger aioli. Or try Chef T's signature dish, Bob Shrimp. The dish starts off with a bed of Samoan-style coconut cream risotto, known as a lesafa popo, topped with crispy garlic shrimp and fried onions.
This whole thing is I want to share the beauty of our culture.
When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, he and his wife Jacinta Sayuli decided to start a business, utilizing his passion and culinary background. Chef T attended culinary school at Lake Cordon Bleu and worked with prestigious chefs in LA before coming here to Sacramento.
Nothing was easy. We didn't leave any rocks unturned. We tried any way possible just to make this dream come true.
From catering to pop-ups at parks and events, anything to get the word out about their cuisine. Polynesian, Pacific Island, and Asian fusion food. And Chef T's love of cooking is connected to his roots, born and raised in Samoa.
In the Samoan culture and any Pacific Island culture, the man does the cooking. The Samoan word is called tautua. It literally means to serve. Make food for the elders, for the family, for the young children.
And now for the Sacramento community, and Chef T plans to keep the momentum going.
It is my dream to become that person from the islands, the one that brings Pacific Island food into the world stage.
A little piece of the islands right here in California. By sharing his journey, Chef T hopes to inspire others to go for their dreams. And hey, when you come in, don't forget to try my favorite bite on their breakfast menu. It's the Polynesian toast. It comes with guava bread made in-house, topped with banana brulee, whipped cream, and maple syrup. I think I'm gonna dig in while we head to our next destination with a little TV magic. We're in Sacramento's Southside Park neighborhood for our final bite, and I can't wait to dig in. But first, I want to say thanks so much for watching Savoring Sacramento on ABC 10+. If you'd like to see more features just like this one, you can check us out on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. All right, now back to our final restaurant. We're checking out an Asian diner and deli. Southside Super is a collaboration between two friends sharing Vietnamese and Korean flavors from their homes with yours. It's an early start in the kitchen at Southside Super. Owners Fung Tran and Suyeon Oh arrive a few hours before the diner's 9 a.m. opening to prepare for hungry customers. But the early alarm clock, worth it to share the dishes they love.
I think food is something that gives us both a lot of joy.
Food they grew up eating, now sharing those flavors from home with customers at their cozy 12-seat diner on V Street in downtown Sacramento.
She's Korean, I'm Vietnamese, and we both really love our respective cuisines and make it at home. And it's different when you eat it out at a restaurant. Like, it satisfies a craving for that type of food, but it never tastes quite as good as homemade.
Fung and Suyeon come from different backgrounds, but rather than making fusion food, they allow each cuisine to stay true to its roots. Southside Super, a vessel to serve both Korean and Vietnamese food under one roof.
We just really loved Vietnamese food and really loved Korean food, and we didn't see a reason why those two different things couldn't be sold in the same place. And I think for people that enjoy Asian flavors, they can come here and get different cuisines and still have each one be equally tasty.
For instance, Fung serving up beef pho, the noodle soup inspired by flavors she tasted during a visit to North Vietnam, complete with a fried dough stick known as a Chinese cruller, also popular in Vietnam. And Suyeon making Korean braised short ribs.
It's called galbichim, big short rib with potato, carrots, bunch of vegetables with the sauce.
Suyeon originally from South Korea and takes inspiration from the comfort foods she grew up eating there.
As an immigrant, I came here about 10 years ago, and the more I live here, I just more craving, home flavors. So I just wanted to do my own.
The two friends recently celebrating Southside Super's 1-year anniversary. 1 year of preparing box lunches and warming souls with fragrant broths and inviting the community to eat at their table. They rotate their menu, so check out SouthsideSuper.com to find out what's cooking. Well, that's all for this episode of Savoring Sacramento. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more features just like this one, check out our ABC 10+ app for Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. There you'll find the latest newscasts and headlines. You can get up to date on the weather for the week ahead and check out all the great stories we're working on right here at ABC 10. Thanks again for watching, and happy eating.